Centuries ago, people used to believe that courage was a virtue found only on the battlefield. It was a term used for soldiers or people who put their life at risk. Hi, my name is Dr. Karen Keller. There are many battlefields where our fears exist and our courage is tested. Your workplace may be a battleground, or your home, or the political arena for certain. But the hardest struggles exist in our hearts. You dare to feel something different, or you risk sharing what is on your mind. It takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes courage to live an honest life, one where you are honest with yourself. A life where you have faith in all that you pursue, pursuits in your work, in your relationships, and how you grow as a human being. However, because we are human, it is in our nature to be afraid of things that might hurt us. For instance, we know how we want to live our life, but the culture we live in is contrary or has certain expectations. This is when we find ourselves in conflict with people close to us, our neighbors, or even ourselves. This is why we need courage. Courage is the business owner who refuses to deny his or her principles or to act dishonestly for financial gain. Courage is the person who leads people with integrity and honesty. Courage is the politician who votes according to their moral compass. There are 3 things courage allows you to do: conquer your fears, face temptation, and deal with troubles. Courage gives you the strength to think, to feel, and to act without being afraid of what others might say or do. Now, there are 5 habits I want to share with you, habits that you need to develop to grow in the virtue of courage. The first habit is self-discipline. Self-discipline is an inner process. You decide to sacrifice the pleasure of the moment for what matters long-term. Self-discipline is what makes you forge ahead on a project when the initial rush of enthusiasm tends to fade, or it's what gets you to the gym to stay in shape. Self-discipline includes 3 things: knowledge of your goals and values, a conscious awareness of your behavior, and self-talk that reminds you of your goals and your courage and your focus. Now, the second habit is to create knowledge. It's knowledge about what fears you really have, what support you have from others, and what questions you are asking. Are you asking yourself the tough questions, the right questions? Are you willing to overcome your fear to get the honest answers that really live in your heart and your soul? This is the knowledge that truly creates courage, courage that lasts. The courage that you need is the courage that carries you through the difficult times. Now, the third habit is stay grounded in your beliefs and your values. Recognize what they are and where they come from. Do they hurt you or support you? How do you express your values and your beliefs? It could be how you use your integrity to be a better sales executive in your company. It could be staying the course in the face of pop culture that could be gone tomorrow. Standing firm in your value system will be tested constantly, but this makes your values and your courage stronger. Now, the fourth habit is hang out with courageous people. You are your friends. Learn from them. Adopt them as role models. What is the courageous leader in your company doing? Imagine yourself in their shoes, behaving in courageous ways. Visualize yourself being courageous, and then turn that visualization into reality. The 5th and last habit you need to grow in courage is practice it. Courage is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it begins to shrink away. Find something that scares you and defeat it. It could be approaching a person about a certain topic. It could be starting something new. It could be when things go wrong. But when they do, you will have another opportunity to practice your courage. Courage is the internal strength that empowers you to continue on the path you have chosen, no matter how afraid you are. Courage means you value something more highly than your own comfort and security. Courageous people take risks for the sake of their ideals, their hopes, and their loved ones, knowing that they may fail, but clinging to the certainty that success is not only possible, but probable. Courage requires a belief that more often than not, a gamble made for the right reason will pay off. What you need to do now is identify and practice your courage. Know the relationship that you have with your courage. How strong is it? To what degree does it exist for you personally? Go to the link on this page or in this video and take the Keller Influence Indicator, which is an assessment that gives you a benchmark from which to measure where you are on the courage scale. And it will also measure 6 additional scales, including confidence, commitment, passion, empowering, trustworthiness, and likability. Yes, you get a measurement on where you are on all 7 scales, along with a total K-factor score. So go there now.